All right, let's talk about a survival skill for all the experts out there. And it's probably not what you think. It's not about speaking up more. It's about knowing when to stop talking.
So, let me ask you something. Does this sound familiar? You've got years of experience under your belt, you can see a problem coming a mile away, and you share this brilliant, elegant solution, and you get crickets, just silence. If that's you, you're definitely not alone. And believe it or not, there's a really specific reason why this keeps happening.
Think of an old school, experienced lineman. They can be 100 yards away, look up at this massive tower crisscrossed with wires, and spot one single tiny frayed cable. To them, it's not just obvious, it's a glaring danger, and it's totally fixable. Well, for you, as a seasoned pro in your field, problems at work feel exactly the same, right? You see that flaw in the project plan, that weak link in the system, way before it blows up into a full-blown crisis.
And look, this isn't some random talent. It's earned. All those years on the job have built this incredible supercomputer in your brain for pattern recognition. You've seen this movie before, you've got the scars to prove it, and so your immediate, well-intentioned reflex is to raise your hand and say, hey, guys, we should probably look at this. But here's where we hit that wall. Here's the hard truth. You speak up, you point out that frayed cable, and nothing happens. So let's get real for a second and break down why this unsolicited wisdom, as brilliant as it is, so often just fizzles out. Here's the absolute key to understanding this. Your advice is rarely ignored because you're wrong. No, not at all. It's ignored because pointing it out is inconvenient for whatever people are trying to get done right now. Or maybe it's politically awkward, it steps on someone's toes. And here's the big one. It's very often completely misaligned with what people are actually being paid or rewarded to do. And yeah, the frustration of being ignored it's a real thing. It's maddening. But there's a much deeper, hidden cost going on here. Let's talk about the personal toll this actually takes on you. Okay, this is so crucial. Your brain is not an infinite resource. It's like a battery. It has a finite, limited number of processing cycles every single day. And every moment you spend thinking about failure modes, designing better systems in your head, and worrying about problems that nobody has actually asked you to solve, that is a brain cycle you can never, ever get back. It's just gone. This chart really just says it all, doesn't it? Look at that huge bar. That's the massive amount of your precious mental energy you're pouring into solving these problems no one asked about. Now look at that tiny little sliver next to it. That's the actual valued impact it creates. The return on your mental investment, it's terrible. So this all leads us to a pretty powerful revelation. It's a shift in perspective that totally reframes the problem. And more importantly, it shows us the way out. It all comes down to understanding the critical difference between making noise and providing real value. Now, look at this. This is the whole game right here. On the left, you've got the annoying colleague, the one who's just seen as yapping into the void with all their unsolicited warnings. On the right, you've got the valued consultant, whose expertise is invited, respected, and paid for. But here's the kicker. The person is the same, the idea is the same, the only thing that's different is the context. The consultant is speaking to a room that opted in, they asked to hear it. So what is this new skill we have to learn? I want to be super clear here. This is not about becoming apathetic. It's not about just giving up and not caring anymore. Far from it. This is a strategic move. It is pure and simple self-preservation. I mean, after all these years in the trenches, your ability to spot that frayed cable is second nature. It's automatic. That's not the skill you need to practice. You've already got that one down cold. The real survival skill, the one that protects your energy, protects your sanity, and actually maximizes your impact when it counts, is knowing when to be silent. And here it is. The one simple, actionable rule you can take away today. Just burn this into your brain. Before you speak up, ask yourself two simple questions. 1, did anyone actually ask for my opinion on this? And 2, is there anyone in this room who is on the hook, who is actually responsible for acting on what I'm about to say? If the answer to both is no, stop talking. So I'm going to leave you with this to chew on. When you stop burning all that finite mental energy on problems that no one is ready or willing to solve, you get all of that time and energy back. So, what are you going to do with it? What amazing problems will you solve? What incredible ideas will you build? And what real impact will you create with all of that reclaimed power?